This man had a magical money pouch. Put in $1, and an hour later, it turns into 2. Most people wouldn't believe it, but Guy was a seasoned con artist. Give him 20 minutes, he could make anyone hand over money willingly. At 8 a.m., the bar was nearly empty, just a few hungover drunks and passersby. Guy never made the first move. Instead, he had his partner keep feeding money into the pouch to draw attention. That's when the setup was halfway done. Gina was an accountant, 43 and single. Her life was dull and predictable. She craved excitement, and Guy was everything she imagined. They hit it off fast and headed to a hotel. Guy made sure his revolver was visible at his waist, just enough to spark Gina's curiosity. He told her a story about laundering money for an African king. The king traded foreign currency for US dollars. Each exchange doubled the profit. Those people giving him cash? Just friends trying to get in on it. It sounded insane, but Gina was hooked. She wanted in. That very morning, she'd withdrawn 20 grand from the bank charity money. It was meant for an orphanage, but she figured if she doubled it, she could help even more kids. Guy strongly objected, said his bodyguard would be there soon to collect it. Right then, there was a knock at the door. He told Gina to hide in the bathroom, but she was still thinking about that doubled money and secretly dropped the cash into the pouch. This time, the con went off script. The bodyguard burst in and started shooting. Gina was terrified, but she spotted the revolver on the table. As the man searched the room, she stood up and fired. 2 bodies were left in the room. Gina's eyes fell on the money pouch. She placed the revolver back next to Guy to make it look like they killed each other. She thought she'd come out ahead, but had no idea this was the real con. The bodyguard was actually Guy's partner. The gun only fired blanks, and the pouch had already been swapped with old newspaper. Guy had 3 rules. Each time they pulled it off, they had to use the last round's money for the next setup, only if the con worked. Did they get a share from the previous job? He was confident in his skills, until he met Charlie, a man who could spot a lie instantly. Guy tried to bring him in, claimed he only scammed guilty people. Charlie didn't catch a single lie, and he was intrigued. But Guy underestimated Manny. He thought anyone could replace him. Manny didn't mind. 6 years of smooth teamwork, never missed a dime. He wanted to plan a scam too, but he still trusted Guy. As Charlie was about to leave, a receipt fell from his pocket. It showed a $20,000 transfer to the National Orphan Fund. The guy he knew would never donate to charity. Charlie did some digging and found a news story about Gina being scammed. A few days later, she jumped to her death from the pressure. Guy always said he only targeted the guilty, but how could he explain this?